The signs, the exiles shall be there.
All right. Here's like a little tryout duels, dual trials, whatever you want to call them. Nothing crazy. I just, for the going first deck, I basically just took out all my going second cards. You know, no maxi or anything. I threw in a droll and a maxi just for cross out for going first, because why not? And everything else just anti-hand trap nonsense. And just otherwise pure combo. The going second deck's a little more interesting, I think. It's nothing crazy, it's still just a spiral deck, but like I get to play tough and Rhoda and like triple tack. Oops. Did not mean to cut that. A couple of lightning storms. Lightning storms a little awkward. You get to cut one rescue mission because you typically only need 2 rescue missions when you're OTKing. And we got droplets and imperm, and I lost something here in the extra deck. Oh, Borg blocker. Oops. You get a little Zeus line in here for all your rank 1 stuff. Nothing crazy. So we'll play and see what happens. Let's play a couple of these games, then get on to ranked. Alright, well, this time I'm going to go first. Well, this hand does do it, and it plays through Maxi and Ash. Yo, how was your day? Pretty normal, nothing crazy. Alright, so it doesn't look like they have an Ash. We'll obviously put Driver back here. I can use this Illusion of Chaos as a small roll target here. I think a lot of people are playing like board breakers in this format. Oh, hello. So I'm going to small roll now to play around an Imperm. So we will get rid of this Illusion of Chaos, go through Jackalope. Actually go through Droll, right? For Quick Fix. That doesn't come up very often. And now they're likely to Imperm this Quick Fix that they have in Imperm. And I've already got the big red in hand, so we are good to go. Now, it could be a Bestial. Okay, yeah, there we go. I do not care about that. So, this is the fun thing about Spiral when you play so many redundant combo pieces. You just can play through hand traps a lot because, you know, it's like Alistair drawing the Invocation. You just drew the big red, or the Rescue Mission, or whatever. And I gamma the whole time. Alright, and we just go ahead and do that. Okay, well there we go. Nothing crazy here. As a matter of fact, we can just discard this Quick Fix off of this Borg blocker as we chain block our master plan with the Borg blocker itself. This Quick Fix is better off in the graveyard in this combo. And you get your Super Agent. Activate Resort. So a lot of people are playing, you know, if they're going second, that means they have a going second deck. But the funny thing about this combo is there's basically no going second deck that is good at getting full hand looped, right? It just doesn't really exist that I can think of. Do have 3 spells? I have 4 spells, obviously. I've opened up with Preparation of Rites. There we go. Then we Celine. Pretty straightforward on this one. Just read that they had an Imperm, but even if they didn't, you play it the same way I played it exactly. You play around Ash and Maxi with Gamma for a while. You know, you do all the stuff you can do in your hand first, and then you bait the Imperm while keeping the big red in hand. If they didn't have an infirm, it's technically more efficient to shuffle back the big red just for cards in hand, but that's obviously very... I'm skeptical of that idea, let's put it that way. Use quick fix, get drone. We're actually just going to summon the quick fix from our graveyard with double clicks because we do want a quick fix in our deck at the end of this combo because it gives us the an extra layer of lethal follow-up. So, oh, it's hero, so I do need to make my rank 4. I will give them... This is a one-card combo, right? This card is normal summon. You can spend one hero from your deck to the graveyard. Yeah, so we should give them Called by the Grave. You go spell monster, spell monster, so it spells on top forever. We'll summon the quick fix from graveyard. So I do need to go into, because they do have cards that like plus them from the graveyard when they get sent, like Shadow Mist, so you do need Abyss Dweller here. It's not a big deal though, we keep that contingency in the combo for a reason. And there's Dullahan. Hello, Darkwing Duck. I'm gonna drop Master Plan on the field, obviously. Activate Risk. Get our last rescue here, which we will be using to make a level 4. Unless if we mill a Nessie or a Jackalope, we can actually skip that because we can Firewall Dragon back to our hand and get a level 4 from Chupacabra, but that's kind of a fringe scenario. We send our good friend Norlarus. Now we see what's milled, just in case it does matter. We've milled Jackalope. Okay, so we can we don't actually have to do the play I was talking about, which is nice. Just sit Mask of Restrict to the grave, playing around Kaijus, I suppose. Lava Golems and whatnot. Yeah, they're a big pain in the butt. But it's all good. I got the danger in graveyard, so I can just play with that. We just go to Shimoji Soldier, everyone's favorite little hand loop enabler. Alright, so fun thing about Fireball Dragon, in this exact version of the combo, you can bounce 2. And because I milled a Jackalope, I can bounce that one. So bounce back Northrath, obviously. But then we can bounce back Jackalope and discard it off Quick Fix. And that'll summon me a Chupacabra, which is a level 4. Now we Quick Fix, discard Jackalope. Summon Quick Fix. And then you only trigger Jackalope. Goes with Nat Beast, yeah. That does loose the Droplets and Dark Ruler no more, which is always been my worry with combos, like just losing to the blowout cards. So it's a spell card on top. Activate. Call spell. It's 2 spells on top. And we will go Abyss Dweller. I believe I can make a 6k arrival here, right? We should attach this. And then we Quick Fix to make Phoenix, and then 1-for-1 for Souls. Yeah. Cool. Just enough material to do that. And why not, right? Might as well do all this because I'm not. These cards aren't going to be in my hand anymore, and I don't really want to draw the souls. So you don't want to summon the quick fix, obviously, because that messes up your later combo. But this is the full Northern setup. You go Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Dark, which is my substitute for Heart here, and by your powers combined, we got Captain Planet, aka the Arrival Cybersack Nister. Because I know they're drawing a Call by the Grave, I am going to use my rescue mission now to like make a double helix. That's pretty funny. So we can rescue double helix now, just so they can't Call by the Grave it. And we'll actually use Drone now, again, so they can't Call by the Grave. My Super Agent, which would negate my Super Agent, my Double Helix effect. So we can just play around all that stuff, because we know their top card, because we're Spiral, and that's funny. And we just use Borg Blocker effect, bring back that Resort, and we are good to go! They draw a Call by the Grave. They got nothing in the graveyard that does anything. Oh, you're right about Call by checking original name, but I also just don't want them to Call by my Super Agent, which they would do if they said it, and then on my turn I activate Drone, right? Yeah, it is original name, so Helix wouldn't lose its effect. One of the weirder interactions, despite having the same name. Alright, so we won one of the tryout duels. I won the first one the other day with my going second deck, but we'll see what happens here. It was against Labyrinth, and they EEV'd and Dimensional Barriered me, but I still beat them because they Dimensional Barriered on Ritual Monster when they EEV'd my Preparation of Rites. They thought I was a Ritual deck, which was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I should know that, Max F, because it has come up before that someone called by the Graves my Super Agent while I had Helix on my field. Oh, this is weird. I think it does it, kind of. I do need this to resolve, so... Looks like it's maxi, and I do have the cross out for it, which is good. But that is one less card I get to draw up this Souls. We will cross out. I do have the one Naxi in my deck. Okay, this is a little awkward. So I'm taking a risk here. I think I just go for my backup plan. Well, they have an Imperm. That's very bad. If they have an Imperm, then I can't. My plan was normal summon Drone, stack, Tsuchinoko guarantees a summon, and that gets me to Curious at worst, and if I draw and discard Master Plan to get a spell, I can go for Selene. But if they have an Imperm, then that's not going to work because they just negate my Link monster. So we're going to do this first and see what happens. Okay, discarding Master Plan is the best option there, obviously. That is the worst draw possible in my deck. Yeah. He's only in there for crossout purposes. If I'd drawn any spell, I could have gone to Celine here too. Oh, I'm just dead. Every one of these cards is bad for me. If they have an imperm, I just lose, right? So obviously Fenrir is bad, but I mean, Fenrir doesn't combo them. I mean, if I can get to an Appaloosa, Herald is the worst card here. But I'm just dead to imperm here. Oh, nothing. Okay, that's good for me. So I have used my normal summons. That's fine. They have a Bisteel? If they have a Bisteel, I'm also fucked. If they have a Bisteel, I'll just concede, I guess. Okay, yeah, I was always dead. Yeah, that hand does not play third Bisteel, unfortunately. It was pretty janky. What do you mean, wait? I was 100% dead. Yeah, but I had nothing, Kevin. I was drawing dead. They were gonna get another Bisteel off of Magnamut and then banish my other master plan. I was dead. If ooh, this is the going second version. It didn't have much to do with him what his next draw was. He was Magnamuting me, and I didn't know what he was drawing, right? It didn't matter what he was drawing because he was getting another Bisteel. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, friend. This is tough. This is hilarious. This is tough, Super Agent. I never get to do this anymore. This is the going second deck I made, which allows us to just spiral with some going second cards. I mean, if they're going a first deck, they have to be a monster combo deck, right? They just bricked. It's like I always call monster in the blind. It's just an Imperm. Okay, cool. So this does suck because it does keep me off knowing what their top card is. But depending on what I draw off the souls, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this first, obviously. Do they have a Bisteel? Oh, Maxi. Okay, yeah, who cares? I do keep the Ash for the... I mean, Ash is good going second card, obviously, but you need it even going second. Just don't forget the Imprint Column. That is true. I have played into the Visible Imprint Column before. So we'll do this. See what we draw. That doesn't do anything. Alright, let's all... This is a blind call now. Oh, it's branded. Okay, well, this Ash just beats them anyhow. That's good to know. I don't have anything I can get back, but a branded Retribution doesn't do a lot. We'll go into Link Kribo. But I mean, if they bricked and their next draw is Retribution, then they just lose still, right? This Link Kribo will protect my tough from weird nonsense. Yeah. I mean, no one's ever calling trap in the line, right? Ooh, that's annoying. I guess I didn't think about that. I guess I shouldn't have made Link Kribo. Yeah, that just makes Mirror Jade. Wow, I lose! If I had kept my Forbidden Droplets, I win. If I didn't make Link Kribo, I should have played around Albaz. That's just bad of me, obviously. He should not be attacking this. He should be banishing it. Yeah, Link Rebo was the wrong play there because they do play Albaz, and that's one of the cards you can expect them to be bricking on, like Albaz and Dramaturge and shit. What's up, Super Agent? Good effect. Call monster. Oh, he can use Souls just to make Lubellion, right? Dark Monster plus Albaz. It didn't matter either way. Okay, I hit trap again. Alright, we're done. If this was ranked, I might keep playing. This is just the tryout, and I fucked up. I mean, if they brick like they did, I think I should just keep the droplets in hand, right? Because that just beats any draw they have once my Super Agent misses. But it's so awkward not to draw 2 when you could win with it. I mean, also, the Link Rebo can protect my Tough next turn from an attack if they, like, had a Magnum it or something. Oh, this is a good hand. Quick Fix. Or I can go Souls now through Droll. Sick. Okay. And we do have Gamma for this. This is why you play Gamma. They have Ash Blossom. Okay, well I have Gamma and Quick Fix. Okay, so if I'm just passing the turn here, I small rolled away Norlaras for Ash Blossom. I would like to normal summon Quick Fix here, but then I couldn't use Gamma next turn, so we would just pass with 3 hand traps. Yeah. Nice deck, dude. So my hand also doesn't do anything, but I do need to... If they didn't do anything with that draw... Man, they know I have Gamma, though. This is awkward, because I want to go Quick Fix effect. Go to, like, Link Rebo, get Big Red, Quick Fix. Get Drone for next turn, or get another Big Red, before I could combo next turn. Then I could, like, Board Blocker, add back Spiral Resort. That seems right. Even if I can't Gamma. It's like 2017 Spiral Millage. Yeah, all hand traps. Okay, well that's bad. I can't make Board Blocker to get Spiral Resort back now. I should have passed, maybe. I don't know. It's all just hand traps, right? You still make Link Rebo. Oh, I should have attacked first for the 200 damage difference, I guess. I don't know. Losing Spiral Resort there was obviously crippling for me, but I just had no way to retrieve it. If I had drawn these ashes earlier for the Maxi, I could have saved everything here. Oh. Drytron can't beat Droll, right? Unless this is Cyber Dragon? Just Cyber Dragon, okay. Well, I mean, you still Droll them, because you got to. But they're gonna just kill me now. Oh, Jesus. They could just make the Mega Fleet, is it? I guess I ashed this, right? There's like no reason not to at this point. Oh, he was drolled. I'm stupid. I mean, whatever. I have another Ash. Doesn't matter. It might matter if I draw a danger and I snipes, though. Yeah. Only activated because it was mandatory? Yeah, that's fair. Hey, that's game. Sick. Nothing matters. I top deck the win anyhow. I braked for a turn. It's all fair. I had 2 ashes, so I was just thinking, just throw the ash. Doesn't matter, right? That's... you can draw a Maxi, because I have Ash in hand. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure this is lethal. A resolved special summon of Quick Fix is 100% mega lethal. As long as they don't have like another hand trap here. Special summon, add. Yeah. Be prepared for Nib. Yeah, they could be running Nib, but I have Master Plan for Sleeper there, so it didn't matter. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. My next summon was Quick Fix, Discard, Rescue, which would have been lethal. And then they could Nib me there, but then I could get Last Resort, search Sleeper, search Super Agent, or search another Quick Fix. Doesn't really matter. Can you check his deck? It was just Cyber Dragons, right? Ooh, free pack. Yeah, I saw a Nib on top of his deck. I know. He could have had it, but like my board played into Nib just fine. Ooh, I got a bunch of stuff no one cares about. Cool. Like I can with that board, if you do the Quick Fix, Discard, Rescue play chain, you can make Appaloosa. Then, well, no, because I used up my Big Red that turn, so I couldn't Big Red Master Plan. So I don't think I could make Appaloosa. It's just you just end on Sleeper if they Nib you. You can get to lethal without Sleeper there. Right? Yeah, well, you Quick Fix, Discard, Quick Fix, and that gets you enough material. Yeah. Alright. You get Quick Fix plus Sleeper is how it works. Or Super Agent would also work, because you can... it doesn't matter. Anyhow, that's this event done. Time to go play Ranked. So, I did want to mess around with a different deck. I don't think this is actually better than what I typically play, but it's Rank 1, it's level 1 Turbo, where you play Jack in the hand and Where Art Thou? And it's like, this is... Kurikara is really, really good against Arise Heart specifically, but there's no Arise Heart out yet, right? I am playing Crossout and Max, because I'm going up to 60 cards, I don't want more Maxi outs, obviously. But the basic premise here is you have a million more cards that search for Quick Fix and Souls, and they're just a little more conditional. And with Jack in Hand, you're always getting one of Quick Fix or Souls, so Jack in Hand plus Where Art Thou's combo, obviously. It just depends on what they give you, but the tempting thing here is you go Jack in Hand, reveal Quick Fix, Souls, Kurikara. And they're likely to take Kurikara, because that's a going second card. And then you just hand loop them with Northerass, because who cares? Anyhow, so I'm gonna try this out. I'm not sure it's technically better than what I was already doing, but I think it's funnier. Yeah, I'm not sure if RF's it or not, but I am maxing out on Souls copies. Well, going second, I think this version's kind of shit, but because I've stacked my deck up with a lot more cards that don't do anything. Though I can search Kurikara more efficiently, so that's something. Well, I mean, heck, I'm not complaining about this hand going second. 1-for-1 hand trap kaiju effect. Cool. Yeah, dupe, no danger, small world. Yeah, I don't think dupe's good enough here. Okay, so it's Math Mech. Kurikara is terrible against Math Mech. So I just hit the Alimbertion, right? It's like circular sends for cost, and it still combos. You just have to wait for the Alimbertion effect. Because that's how they get to the guy that gives them a negate. I mean, yeah, because Sigma summons no matter what, right? I mean, you could pop the circular that keeps them off of an effect, but they still, if they have a normal summon, it's bad. You just have to wait for Alimbertion, which sucks. I could negate this, and if they had no normal summon, it'd be really, really good, but it's so risky to do that. Alright, so... Sorry, something... Phone rang. Yeah, we just wait for the exes. Sorry, the phone rang and I was away for a second. Alright, so this is definitely the best time to gamma. If I'm lucky, this keeps them off the negate from the Placian. But even then, if they have like a normal summon or something... Oh, do they have an Ash here? Or they have a Maxi? They have a Maxi, okay. Because they had an Ash, I think the Ash that. Set. Oh, they didn't have a normal summon. That's so good for me. They can still Placian because they have this guy in the graveyard. Oh, that's a good draw. I'm just... That's so annoying too because like I have to try to kill them, but they're gonna draw a million hand traps. Whatever. We gotta try anyhow. Okay, so they drew Gamma. I mean, whatever. Right, that's better than gamming my 1-for-1 here. Now they had Maxi, so I'm gonna lose. They're gonna draw an Ash at some point, and that's gonna kill me too. They can just Placian sit my big red when I'm... I hate Maxi, man. Playing under this shit and... Going second and getting Maxi is the worst feeling in the world. Okay, yeah, just Maxi, draw 2 hand traps. I couldn't pass there because they had Super Factorial, which is lethal. I fucking hate Maxi, man. I played good going second cards. I tried to do my combo. It didn't matter. They Maxi'd and just win. Only math deck uses Ghost Spell. Yeah, maybe. It doesn't matter, though. Like, if they draw, like, 3 more hand traps and that's the kind of deck they play, I'd still just lose. Okay, it's purely, so... They're starting with a normal summon, which is probably good for me. Means I can't get Gambit here. Pure Leap, Pretty Memory, Imperm. Okay. So there's Pretty. It's very unlikely they can get to a Noir without playing into Maxi here. But they might just have the counter, obviously. That's always a fear. See, like, this is what I mean. I get Maxi and I just fucking lose. I Maxi someone else, and I just fucking lose. I just fucking hand trap myself. Or can loot myself. This game sucks. So now they're going to get to a completely full Noir here because they have the Pearly Street. If they let me get to Arf, I can Arf for Div Incarnate. I can Arf for Kurikara. Assuming they don't have another Ash Blossom. keep going. Of course, I do have cross-out discs in there, so I guess I don't care if they have that hand trap. Right, there's Delicious. Alright, there's another Delicious memory for them and a Sleepy. Can they make Plump here? Oh yeah, they used the one in the graveyard to make Plump, yep. They have the one that draws them a card, right? They don't have the one that draws them a card? Oh, there it is. Okay, they're Sleepy. Good, good, good. Whew. I have to say, I really need them to draw a card because if they don't, I can't Kurikara them. And then they can make a rank 1. That's the more annoying one. I like it when they make the Leer list that makes them impossible to die by battle. That one's great for me. This one's a little more annoying. They draw 2 here, right? They got another draw spell. Yeah. That's a good draw. Now they're gonna draw 2 here. Alright, so what's the best way to play this? I need to... Where are for Kurikara? I think I do it this way. So get Souls. We send back Illusion of Chaos. Activate Souls here. Send Master Plan. Do they do the ensemble here? Yes, okay. I'm never going to get to a level 1 to use Where Art Thou because of this, right? Well, that's fine. I can just normal summon and then Big Red and then... Well, then I can't... Let's see if they stop my Spire Resort here. They do not. Okay, that's annoying. So they can actually kind of fuck me here, depending. Maybe I should have just... Well, if I normal summon Souls, I can like go for Super Agent with that, I guess. That's my real play there. So I'm going to summon Souls. Are they going to let me get away with that? There's no way you Noir under a normal summon of Souls, right? There's no fucking way! They just lose to any effect now. They just, that's such a bad play and they're gonna win because of it. Alright, I lose. Well, Where Art Thou was not good there. Such a bad play. That's such a miserably bad play on their part. I guess if I'm normal summoning, I must be desperate, but I wasn't that desperate. Like, Or at least, like, in the abstract I wasn't, because I had Big Red in hand. Oh, they made me go first. That's bad. For them. Probably Makonko. The sand doesn't do anything. Oh, actually, yes it does if they let me get Quick Fix. So I'm going to reveal Quick Fix, Souls, and Kurikara. They took Kurikara. That's great. So a Quick Fix is a combo here. It's not a good one, but it does work. You're about to see the weirdest combo ever, guys. Oh no, it's not a combo. I'm stupid as fuck. I was thinking I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I forgot you can't send assault mission with last resort. Oh my god. Not on turn 1. I just brain farted. I should have just gone for souls, sends master plan, assault mission, and then I could draw a card and combo from there. I'm playing bad. I'm playing bad. That's my problem here. They fucking gave me souls. It worked exactly how I wanted it to, too. I was so like wrapped up in the idea of last resort again. What the hell? Of a combo that I couldn't execute. Maybe you should change your deck. No, this is just me being silly. Oh, they have Maxi. That sucks. Well, they did normal summon already, so I guess they're gonna go for long one here, or just like make a Barone. Yeah, that makes sense. Discarding Blackout is very odd. I guess if you're making a Barone, you don't need Blackout because you don't have anything to Blackout with, so you might as it might just be his only other Sword Soul card in hand too. So that makes sense. Because I think they have Maxi. Oh, Sinister Long One's actually really annoying for me. It's not a Call by the Grave, it's probably an Imperm. Interesting draw. Which one do you want to give me, buddy? They give me souls, I will take Kurikara because I already have souls in hand. Sick. I mean, they have a Maxi, that's my problem here. I guess I'd rather have a last resort to search. Maxi. Yeah, it's just always this shit, dude. I go second and I get Maxi. Now I get to see if they have hand traps coming. Yep, there's Ash Blossom. Spell monster monster. Alright, so they're gonna banish him. Now I can carry Kara. The Ash Blossom missed, that's fine. Okay, sure. I'm only going to draw one here because I don't want the Ash Blossoming because I want to Nightmare Phoenix that card that's face down. Then we can chain block this Master Plan from their Ash Blossom. As long as I don't run into Nib, I should be fine. I've already got 58 with sleepers, 68, 77. I'm really close, actually. I can banish Master Plan. I can Big Red. I can banish these three, and that's just lethal. They could have Imperm for my Kurikara, though, so that sucks. I think I just Master Plan. If they have Imperm for Kurikara, do I just lose? Well, we're always rescue missioning Master Plan here because I need that for lethal anyhow. Doesn't look like they have anything. Like, this is lethal if I drop Sleeper, right? So I should have gotten an Assault mission maybe, but I think I just try to play for the win. Just like as few summons as possible, don't give them a chance to draw Nib or Imperm. There we go. Alright. Kind of force their hand with their long wand there, otherwise Helix just goes away, runs away with the game real quick. I think that was well played. Used Kurikara correctly there. Kurikara not being a kaiju was a little awkward, but the whole Jack in Hand thing only works because Kurikara exists, so the fact that I got my other name was important. I mean, you know, this hand is lots of different ways to combo. Oh, Jesus. Is it just flu? Oh, it's Drytron with Jack in Hand. Well, yeah, I'll take Alpha. You always take the one... It's always Alpha... I mean, it's Alpha or Zeta, right? It's like, it's just a 50-50. Like, it doesn't matter. They take the other one no matter what. Contribute one of a Drytron monster or Ritual monster. This gets in the Ritual spell, and that's like the harder thing to get to than Ritual monsters, because they play like Preparation of Rites and stuff. So I guess you always take Zeta. Ah, it didn't matter, they had it. Okay, it was just a 50-50, you know, who cares. I can actually, you know, I can actually special summon Alpha by tributing Illusion of Chaos, which is very funny. And yeah, they're gonna negate the shit out of me unless I hard draw Kurikara here, because they're just gonna have more negates than I have cards in hand, which is a pain. But whatever. They also might just like Vanity's Emptiness me or some shit, or Vanity's Fiend, because it's Benton. They can just search the floodgate. I feel like this is just worse than playing like the field spell, right? Like, why are you playing Jack of Pain when you can just play more of the field spell? I guess the field spell is hard once per turn, so I don't know. No, second Benton, yeah. And there's that second Benton coming up. This guy had like the best hand possible, considering I took Zeta instead of Alpha.
Gods ain't gonna help you, son. You'll be sorry for what you've done. Then God's gonna hurt you, son, when you play with a loaded gun. When you play with a loaded gun.
It's Drytron, right? This is what they do. Now they're gonna make Beatrice to get to Ava here. They also had they searched Diviner, right? Off of Benton at some point. Yeah, add Diviner hand. Okay, yeah. This none of this really mattered at this point because they had everything. Yep, there's the Beatrice. They've got like 6 cards in hand, and they're still gonna get to Herald here. Another Fafnir, interesting. It's a rough matchup. I mean, I'm running Kurikara. You know, I have outs. But they just hard draw the Herald? I guess so. Yeah, there's Herald Perfected, sure. Oh, they have the second Minionis in hand? What the fuck? Wow, they're actually running Draconids to fucking work with the Fafnirs? They're actually summoning Draconids on my turn, on their turn? Utopic Draco future, never mind. They're just getting a monster negate, sure. They're gonna have 4 negates off Beatrice here when Eva. Well, they have enough fairies in graveyard? They only got 2, so they're gonna get. No, they have 4 because of. Yeah, okay. Ava can banish 2, and then they'll have 2 left, and then Ava can banish 2, so they'll have 4 negates here. Yeah, just enough. Oh, wow. Getting green light and purple light. That's hilarious. That means they already have orange light in hand. They opened orange light too this whole time. Alright. So, I mean, also, once they discard one, they can just Beatrice later. I'm gonna preparation rights to try to bait some shit here. I'll let that resolve. I'm going to put back you. Let me get this far. That's interesting. Banish monsters from your graveyard, blah, 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 then target one face card you control for each 2000s. They can pop 2 with this guy. Where were you, man? So they're just gonna negate everything here. What the fuck? They're gonna pop now? And then negate master plan? I'm talking like trigger master plan, right? Now a small world and they negate. Yeah, okay. They had it. If I had drawn Kurikara, I just win this game, by the way. I get to, that Kurikara, that's a Kurikara for 3 attack. Just lethal. Oh well. It was actually a Kurikara for 4 total, which would have been hilarious. Maybe you could have waited to search Kurikara off of Small World. How? It was literally my last play. Alright. Like, the only other play I had was Big Red Master Plan, but I had no other monsters on the field, so it didn't do anything. And they had 2 fairies in hand to negate Big Red and Small World, and at that point, what am I doing? Normal summoning Maxi? Ooh, Scareclaw, what the fuck? Alright. Well, I am in a Link deck, so that's pretty good against Scareclaw, but Bender is actually pretty good against this hand. He has to target, though, so it depends, really. Now you Phobia, you get Scareclaw, Reichheart, or whatever. Just do that for value, I guess, sure. Yeah, you can just go search right, then that gives you a free summon. Sure. Doesn't Reichheart have an effect you want to activate if you normal summon it, though? Small World into Kaiju. I'm not running the Kaiju, I'm running Kurikara. Vsauce, ooh. Alright, Vsauce kills his little friend comes back, alright. Summon the Scareclaws or something, or what? Here. Oh, it's just a Baron line. Sure. They could still make Reichheart here, but they put Baron in the wrong zone if they're doing that. Using Adventure just to get a level 4 special summon is so shitty. It's like such a weak play, but I mean, it gets them a Baron and they open Fenrir, so it's probably good enough to win this. Using Fenrir to make Reichheart. No way, buddy. That's not right. Also, you've clogged your zones up, my friend. You could have summoned Baron over here and then summon him over here. I guess it doesn't matter, right? They still have a normal... They did normal summon the fucking... Yeah. That's gonna get in the spell or trap. That's like the trap that pops or something, right? Yeah, slash. And they even draw a card. Cool. Slash is like you can target one Scareclaw monster, you control attack, blah blah blah. They have okay, this is what's gonna beat me. Not this crap. It's the extra 2 sets they have. That's gonna be a pain. And I drew Driver. Excelente. So we've got 2 negates and some other stuff. I'm gonna lead with this to see if I can bait them into activating an effect. Nope, okay, that's bad. That's just a -1 then. If I could get them to negate that, that would be awesome. But now they're going to negate this, which is actually bad for me. There, ooh, they did not. It's actually good for me. Cool. Now, if they have a Call by the Grave set, I just lose regardless here, because I wasn't playing through that for sure. I think I set Small World, then I start activating this danger. Maybe I drew Driver. Cool, cool. Defense mode. Bam. I could Big Red now. That would force a negate, and I could Small World for nothing, because then I would have activated my Big Red. Let's see how this goes, really. If they have the Call by the Grave, I kind of want to see it, so I can just go on to the next game. Alright, they did negate that. Does that negate the activation? It just negates it, right? When you're putting an active card, negate that effect? Yeah, okay, so it doesn't negate the activation, which is a bad thing for me. If I Small World, can I still do anything? Not really, no. I can't even... So, sometimes I can normal summon Smash Master Plan into something, but under Tryhard, that's actually not a case. That's not the case. Let's see if they'll let me get away with it. They are letting me get away with it, so we go Driver, Souls, or I guess Fenrir. For Quick Fix. They haven't activated any monsters, so Kurikar actually doesn't do anything here. If they had used Baron first and then used the Scareclaw card, I think I win this because I can go Curious. But I mean, their set back row could be anything, so I'm probably just dead to that, honestly. Oh, that doesn't... Oh. The Imperm does suck. But now I just lose to Baron, right? Baron just negates Curious and I'm dead. I could even Selene here, but again, I'm just negated by Baron, so it just does not matter. Or they just They're gonna Baron negate the rescue mission I'm sending. Yeah, that'll do it too, obviously. If I had sent a second rescue mission, I had a chance here. That was my only out, really. Alright, so can Curious Crash do anything here? I don't think so. I don't have a normal summon. I could like Curious Crash Super Agent. Like get back Chupacabra. Could carry Kara here and get rid of Barone, but that doesn't win the game anymore. Small World's been used, Big Red's been used. So it's literally just Super Agent. Try to draw Spire Resort or Super Agent off of a Chupacabra. Alright, that's game. I mean, that was bound to happen, right? Most decks can't play through 3 negates, to be honest, so, you know, not too upset about that one. I am upset with my coin flip luck today, what the hell? Going second a lot. Going second and not drawing... I did draw Kurikara against that... No, I didn't. Not against the Pearly deck, but Kurikara did win me a game against Sword Soul, so that was something. Ooh, yes, okay, that is the juice. That's the sauce. Yep, perfectly reasonable here. Discard Imperm? Sure, fine by me. Alright, they summon Per Lily. You negate that one. You never negate regular Pearly. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be a Toggle Andy here. So there's Happy Memory. Right, they opened My Friend, which is really good for them. Now they probably just get Delicious because I already have Happy. Get them to Plump. Yep, there's Delicious. Yep. They should summon Per Lily, and then I use Gamma. Get Droll, ooh, that would have been dangerous for me. So I say you always Gamma Per Lily, because it just gets it off the field, and it has the best, the summon from Graveyard effect. Do they have Maxi? Alright, they're holding Maxi, yeah. Or they kept Ash in hand. They sent Imperm and Droll. Okay, so they're gonna Happy Memory for another Per Lily? That's fine. Oh, they're gonna make it's not gonna be destroyed. Okay, that's good. But I will negate the effect, which is nifty. Keeps them off the field spell, but yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, it robs them of a card regardless. And they are going to use the special summon. Let's keep the Perlily alive so they can use this graveyard effect to get the plump, and that's pretty important for them. But they're, they really need. Okay, they hit another one. Okay, that they really needed to hit another one there, just for material to add to plump, because they don't have the field spell to add more. Oh, Sleepy is a good one too because it draws them a card, and that gets my Kurikara online sick. So they're going to Delicious Memory themselves, and they do have enough for another dude. And they Sleepy Memory to attach the plump. Plump's the really good one. This effect just... it eats up all that stuff. Stupid fat cat. It was definitely still the right Gamma, though. You could save Gamma for Plump, actually. But I really don't like them getting the field spell, because it just pluses them back up if you use Gamma later. Because like they already had my friends, they were 100% getting the field spell. They're gonna gobble up pretty. I don't know why it took him so long to hit 2 there, but sure. And they'll attach that to Plump. That'll get up just enough materials. It'll be 5. It'll be a 6 material Noir. They can also eat my spell traps with Plump if they were going to wait, but they don't have a way to. They don't have Pure Leap, so they have to make Noir now. And they're going to make a Ensemble Robin with these two. Seven, 6. All right. Goodbye, Gamma. Not the best draw, but it's fine. I'm gonna draw a card here. I think I just Kurikara now because I can just beat over this idiot. Everybody special summons a monster. You can attach one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about this. Alright. So this card gives them infinite recursion on their bullshit. They did not use Ensemble Robin. Okay, so I think I just go to battle phase and hand loop them. Alright. If your opponent's special summon, it's an if, so they have to use it. Yeah. I'm gonna see if they have a. I can do this stuff first. See if they like have an Ash Blossom here or something. They do, because this card can't trigger right now. Okay, well, I don't care if they have an Ash Blossom anymore. Is it just Maxi? If it's just Maxi, I should win. I can keep doing all of this so far. Oh, it's per leap. It's just per leap. I'm going crazy over nothing. It's literally just per leap. Okay, this is fine. So I think I just win here. Yeah. So I'm gonna last resort, equipped rescue here. This is a little weird, but bear with me, everyone. I need to do this before battle phase. Because I can't have them bouncing my master plan with this Varbin, so I just have to hand loop them after this. I'm tired of them holding this per leap back. Okay, now we just hand loop them. I should have summoned Master Plan and attacked, I guess, because I'm going to do this anyhow, but it's not really relevant here. There's plenty of spell cards in the graveyard because they're pearly, so we just rescue Master Plan here and go to town. Alright, yeah, so I'm actually going to combo them. They can shuffle their deck with Pearly, but I actually don't need Helix to resolve to win, which is a funny thing about this combo. Comes up sometimes that you do not need the Helix to resolve. We just get rescue mission here. Master Plan effect. Alright, so now we just hand loop them. So when you have to use your battle phase to clear stuff like the way I just did, it's nice to have a combo that is really as degenerate as this one. So you get super aging because you don't need anything else. Activate Master Spell Resort. Just activate it really at this point. Now I just need to do this quickly because I did use a lot of time here. But thankfully the last combo is fairly quick on our relative scale. Okay, yeah. They saw the writing on the wall. They're like, oh, they're about to combo me, and it's a spiral combo. Yeah, Kurikara are pretty good there, obviously. Really good against Pearly, really good against Arise Heart. Not as good against, like, 7 negate boards, I suppose, unless you hard draw it. It would have been good against that board if I did hard draw it, though. I'm going first, cool. They got a Pearly PFP, so maybe they're like a going second Pearly deck, trying to OTK people, but I do not care. Alright, yeah, this is the hand. Gonna open with this just to beat Ash Blossom. Looks like it's Maxi, not Ash Blossom, which is fine by me. Oh, sick. Alright, I already have the souls, so we're all good to go. Could be both. That's kind of the beautiful thing about souls. This is a great Ash Blossom bait. No Maxi, it looks like. Alright, well this is just going to be game then. That's why you play it the way you play it. Because Illusion of Chaos is the best Ash Blossom target in the deck, honestly. But if you just happen to draw the Magician's Souls, it doesn't matter. I mean, technically the best Ash Blossom target is Master Plan's Graveyard Effect, but that never ever happens, so we don't worry about it. We almost always chain block that unless Ash Blossom has already been used. Ooh, I didn't want to draw that one. Oh well. Not a big deal at the end of the day. Still lethal. Alright, so a Borg Blocker, Chain Block Master Plan. I mean, they've already used Ash Blossom, but there could be a gamma they're fudging on right now. We will discard this Illusion of Chaos because it does not do anything anymore. We do have 3 spells thanks to Big Red and Preparation of Rites, so it's all good. And now we just go for the Gusto. Yeah, lost another coin flip, but they made me go first, so you know. This is a mistake. You're gonna learn, person. You don't play a going second deck in Master Duel. This is all your fault. I can even do the Abyss Driller line because I hard drew Jackalope, which is nice. Unless I discard Chupacabra, in which case, whatever. And summon Master Plan. Go ahead and turn this off because they clearly don't have Maxi, and I don't want to keep having to stop my own Ash Blossom here. And double Helix. I'm guessing that like maybe a Kashtira deck or something that's like trying to just Dimension Shifter and Fenrir people into oblivion. Could just be Numeron. It's all it always could just be Numeron. But honestly, if I was playing Numeron, I wouldn't be playing Ash Blossom. So.
Gravity is crucial. Geomagnetism. With some calculation, we will find your logo. DNA is crucial. We must understand it.
Bam. Show me that top. It is just Makonko. I guess that makes sense. So you just give them this one because they won't control Makonko. Some quick fix. I guess I won't use this effect. Nah. Since I have the Jackalope, I don't need to do the Last Resort play. Unless Curious mills it, but if that's the case, I can just search Last Resort later, so it doesn't matter. I also have Spiral Resort that I don't need to activate, so I can just use that to get Last Resort if I need it. Dullahan.
Fat Midwestern fathers, kids with diabetes, Pentecostal preachers, mothers of under 12.
Alright. Never get tired of a hand loop. It's just so satisfying watching all the cards go to the graveyard. And there we go. And there's Curious. Maybe the most broken card left in Master Duel, to be honest. That no one uses, funnily enough. Alright, yeah, we're good. Did not discard anything of relevance here. Might as well discard this big red because I don't need it anymore. I can't get it back anyway, so. And the soldier.
Everything's connected.
And we go Firewall Dragon. Do the old double bounce here. Bring back Norlass, of course. And I might as well get one more card to discard, which should always just be like Master Plan, because it doesn't matter if she's in the graveyard. Or like this Illusion of Chaos, which doesn't matter. Just something to discard. So now we discard Jackalope with Quick Fix to get Chupacabra. Jackalope effect. Summon Choop. Make him beat Cop. Call Trap with Super Agent. Summon. Make a Bistroller. Just in case. I think there is one Makonko card that triggers when you send it to the graveyard, so might as well play safe here. We'll go ahead and get this Master Plan out of our deck before we do the whole hand loop. That's just proper play there. Do I have 2 Quick Fixes left? No, I could make 5 material that I don't care. Let's go with a 5-mat arrival, it's all good. And there we go. Drop the Norlass. Drop his effect. Very funny. Alright, and they're drawing a bad trap card, which doesn't do anything. Yeah, sorry, you picked a going second deck in Master Duel when Spiral is completely legal. This was no one's fault but your own. I did draw a Call by the Grave, so if this triggers something, yeah. This is hilarious that I drew Call by the Grave. The funny thing, I didn't even need Call by the Grave there. I had Super Agent. I could Rescue Mission Super Agent, pop their back row so they don't get their Makonko stuff going on. No, that's like 5 coin flip losses in a row. Damn. All right, what you got going on? Alright, well, they're just not doing anything. Did they brick? Okay, they bricked. That's funny. Or maybe they're stunned and they just weren't... Okay, they just were just not caring. They're like away from the computer and they're just going to set... Yeah, okay, functionally stunned. If they're setting 3 before doing this... Oh. Please don't EEV me turn 1. I want to use Jack in the hand. Okay, welcome Labyrinth. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna jack in the hand here. Might just get stunned out, honestly.
Some say he started wandering for greener fields to roam, but he didn't bring his cattle, and his horse stayed there at home.
The very next morn, a calf was born, the town's own pride and joy. And the folks will regale you with a gorgeous tale. The tale of a pumpkin cow.
Come on, man. They took Kirikara. Interesting. Alright. Now, they could have an IDP here, which would be really bad for me, obviously. Alright, so I think I'm going to call by the grave. They're lovely. I really don't want them to pop my souls here, because I'd like to draw two. Just gonna get Lady, because that's the only option at this point. That's fine. Special summon that, yep. Alright, well, let's see if I can draw two cards here. Nope, alright, that's fine. So I want to get Big Red to play around IDP here. This is all still good. That doesn't matter because they don't have Coup Clock. These are the only two that matter anymore. They don't have any spells in graveyard, so Assault Mission's actually a Selene line for me here. This doesn't matter. Just don't play the Imperm column, obviously. Normal summon Quick Fix here. Ah, okay, that's a pain in my fucking ass, isn't it? So it's just stun. Can I play around this? Nope, okay. Yeah, it's just skill drain. Alright. I could have, like... No, I couldn't get Link Rebo into the graveyard there. Yeah, it was just skill drain. Went first, flip skill drain, all good. I was trying to play around stuff like IDP, like Call by the Grave, with normal summoning Quick Fix. I could then Big Red, Chain Rescue, all that jazz, but it was not to happen. Interesting. Obviously I want souls here, but they don't know that. Alright, they gave me souls. Cool. I'm going to hand loop them because I don't care that they have Curry Car. Now I can bait an Ash Blossom with Spire Resort. I've already got Quick Fix in hand, so we just get Super Agent, obviously. Then you leave with souls. It is very funny that I'm giving them Curry Car and then hand looping them. Like, oh, this guy just gave me the best board breaker in the game. What's he doing? Well, it's not kosher, I'll tell you that. Go ahead and get rid of this Big Red and this Spire Resort, because I'm going to discard this off Board Blocker. This makes this actually very trivial. Cool. Actually, I can actually skip Curious here, which saves me of accidentally like messing up my recovery effects, basically. I just use Selene as my light monster, so it's all good. We add Last Resort, actually. I didn't even need a trigger master plan there. Wow. Didn't even think about that. I had everything. Well, we still play this just for spell cards. Rescue Master Plan. So I still need to get double Quick Fix into play, but that's it really. That's all I need to do at this point. And here we go. Get rescue. I don't even need to revive Massman again, do I? Because I'm not making Curious? It's very funny. Go ahead and get our drone. What you got brewing over there, buddy? You are Fluonderies, so you can just have a... this doesn't do anything. You can trigger during the main phase. You can reveal up to 2... Okay, yeah, this does nothing in their hand. So spell, monster. Effect call spell. Summon Quick Fix. Do not need to use this effect anymore. Cancel. And at this point, we just Small World for Arrival, so we can skip Curious. There's Dullahan. So what's the best way to get to Arrival here? Small World through Kurikara through Souls? Alright, because that's like the only dark monster I can get to. And there it is. Alright. The rescue master plan here. Summon. Get our last rescue out of the deck. Then we just make Beat Cop. Unicorn. Just need to clear zones at this point. This is kind of purposeless, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. Get Jackalope out. I don't even need to do this. I just need to make the fairy now. If this is all incredibly ancillary. Quick fix, discard like this. Called by the Grave doesn't matter. Cancel. Make Shimoji Soldier. Make a Nightmare Phoenix. Oops. Did not mean to activate him, but that's fine. I can use you and summon Super Agent for another Earth. Right? Because now all I need is a water, but I can't make that, so we're just doing this way. It's a spell card on top. Whoops, I almost messed that up. There probably was a way I could have gotten to a 6 material arrival, but it really just does not matter. Get our other Master Plan out of the deck real quick. Yes for 2, 3, 4. It probably involved making Firewall Dragon instead of Selene up here. And you drop the Norlar ass on him. And you get Spy Resort back, and they're just dead. They're just turbo dead. And Flu has no shot against a rival. I did give them a Kurikara, though I never would activate a rival knowing they have a Kurikara, so yeah. Flu can't special summon with Kaiju, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think any of this really matters in the end. Well, let's go ahead and win real quick. And get rid of all this crap. That's 80, it's 78. Rescue. Double Helix is well over 9,000. Yep. And there we go. Yeah, Flu's not very good against deck against a rival in general, but I think they can win, right? I think Flu has the ability to like grind through a rival with like Impin being able to attack over it, right? I forget, like, is Impin's effect enough to attack over it? Or is it because it's not affected, doesn't matter? Blah, blah, blah. Once per turn, during Havoc, if this card battles, you can banish a card. Okay, yeah, this doesn't work because the rival's not affected, yeah, so that none of this works. So the only out would be like... nothing, right? They'd have to like make Goddess somehow, but they can't do that because they can't special summon. Triple Sarah just for giggles, yeah. Well, if this was Gamma, I'd be in the money here. Currently not in the money. Uh-oh. Mathmech. Mathmech or Attic same difference really here. Get circular. Yeah, man, talk about the card, huh? Foolish for cost, and then plus you immediately. What kind of deck gets a foolish for cost? That's way too broken. They shouldn't have that. Excuse me. See, I'm probably just fucking dead here, right? Unless I draw like Call by the Grave for their fucking the one diameter, the one that gives them the negate. Even then, I'm just gonna be dead to their dumb hand traps. Wow, Splash Mage, you would have thought. What a play. Jackson Sherwill, Foolish for Cost, equals Magician's Souls. I know, that's the joke. My deck has the exact same thing. It's so good that I run Small World. Only a card as good as Souls or Circular deserves Small World, right? It seems like Madolche players play Small World, but like half the time they're just using it to make Maxi on the end of their turn 1, because they're... Oh, they're doing the fucking Signet fucking codec crap. God damn it, or the Signet conflict. Oh, this is such a hard brick in their deck, but you know, just do it anyhow, right? They're gonna have an unaffected Heat Soul. Oh no, they're gonna have even more. Jeez. Are they doing like the fucking Terra? There's like a Terahertz or whatever, the Firewall Dragon negate. Or Dark Fluid, yeah. Neo Tempest Terahertz. Any monster affects your opponent by a battle phase. Quickly, you send one entire monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. If you do, blah blah. Yeah. Heat Soul Turbo. Send fucking Wind Pegasus, because now I can't destroy anything, or I get spun. And they have another back row. Wow, okay, it's probably an Imperm or a Call by the Grave. I am just dead. Sick. But whatever. I gotta try. I'm just dead, though. Yeah, they're just gonna side net conflict this or whatever. It's just dumb because like that microcoder could just be a hand trap, and then they would have a hand trap here. Ooh, using this a little early. Not that it matters, because now they have 2 negates. If I had a Call by the Grave here, they would side net Conflict Kick, which I guess is the upside here. It beats Call by the Grave, which is one of this deck's weaknesses. Of course, drawing Driver not good enough. Man, if only you were Gamma. One random card, and 1 spell card, and now they have a negate. Sick! Alright, we're just gonna activate Jackalope, see what happens. Yeah, discarding Drone's kind of the worst option there, besides discarding Jackalope, but whatever. Oh yeah, I'm just dead. Alright. If I had normal summon if I had normal summon Soul, or it didn't matter, they had a negate for this rescue mission, nothing did matter there. There's a world where, like, if they didn't have the conflict there, I could have like normal summoned drone. Where art thou for souls? Where art thou for Kurikara? Kurikara eats the two guys, but I'm still under Sidenet conflict because I still have the terahertz, and they still probably had a call by the grave set, so I don't think it was going anywhere. This is a good hand. Zick. Alright, so the card I want to resolve most here is Quick Fix. So we do everything else first. Small World's the most versatile card in my hand, so I'm only going to get one Arfthal. I should Small World for Ash Blossom. Alright, did not affect me. Alright, well they conceded. Can't blame them. Sometimes that is how it is. And wins point flips again. Went on that streak of losses earlier, so I guess this is a nice couple of coin flip wins back to back. This hand sucks. I mean, it's not the worst, right? I can, because of Fenrir and Jackalope, I can get rid of this master plan with Borg Blocker, so it's actually just fine. Even bait Ash Blossoms here. Yeah, this is actually just great. I don't know why I'm being such a whiny baby. I'm saying clearly combos with no issues. It doesn't Selene though, which I guess sucks. Well, it can with Blast Resort in hand actually, which is very funny. Discard the master plan. I don't even need a Borg Blocker. Sick. Activate Big Red. So master plan. Activate. I'm gonna do something very funny here. Absolutely hilarious. So I need 3 spells to trigger Selene here, but I only have 2. My first Big Red and my Spiral Resort that I'm going to get here. But I don't need Last Resort for my combo, so what I can do is just equip Last Resort to Quick Fix to make him a spell, because I don't need him in hand really. I got enough cards. And this will give me a 3rd spell in the field. If I was a deck that relied on Sleeper being on the board at the end of my turn, this would be bad, but I don't. Activate. Get Assault Mission. We're going to go ahead and make Beat Cop with Fenrir here, because I don't need Fenrir anymore. It's just like efficient use of my material. And then we can make Selene. I'll have 3 spells in rotation. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. A little funky, but we got there. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else who plays Spiral make this exact play, just to turn Selene on, because they always need Last Resort for their Sleeper on their inboards, right? Sleeper's such a fundamental piece of most inboards, but here I am, innovating by throwing away a Last Resort. The Selene's not even necessary for the combo, it's just nice to have. Assault Mission and Drone. I believe I should be able to get to 6 material arrival here because I've already gone through extra Fiends, thanks to Jackalope, where I'm going to get 2 extra Fiends. If this card's in hand, you can feature someone using monsters from your hand as feature materials, including this card, so this card doesn't do anything. Yeah, this only works with cards in hand, so you just... I mean, just give him Imperm. Who am I kidding? Imperm doesn't do anything either. I'm being a goofball. I was thinking too much. Like trying to think of what card in their deck is the worst card for them to draw in their engine. And it's like, well, this doesn't do anything in there. Just give them the Imperm. The Imperm literally does nothing to both a rival and all my spirals, because I'll have Spiral Resort on my next turn. Dolahan. Everyone's least favorite craft for Spiral because it doesn't work in anything else except like Utopic Draco Future Turbo bullshit sometimes. And even then they just use Mischief and Alucard. And here we are. One last big red for the road. Or not big red, rescue mission for the road. We will send Northros. Hopefully I don't send Chupacabra. That's like the most awkward one here. Like, okay, we didn't send Chupacabra. We're good. It's not gonna really hurt anything in the long run, but it is slightly obnoxious. And I don't fuck with slightly obnoxious. Well, I shouldn't have said that. YouTube hates cursing. They'll demonetize you if you curse too much. We can go ahead and just get a master plan in hand of my extra cards so I can discard it later. Not that I need it. I'm just going to discard Jackalope. Yeah. We will just Firewall Dragon. Also, it just feels right to be playing Firewall Dragon and Spiral, you know? It's just the right thing to be doing. Get back Northros. Yes, get back Jackalope, who was at the very beginning. Bam. Bam. Alright, now we just discard Jackalope with the Quick Fix. Summon. Use Jackalope's effect. And do not use Quick Fixes. And make Chupacabra. You make Nightmare Phoenix. Take you a fire monster. Yep, this should be a 4-mana rival. Or sorry, 6-mana rival. Oh, that's way undershooting it. Call Trap card. Okay, they figured out what was going on here. Alright, well, one game away from rank up. We'll try that out before I call it a day. See if I can just get that rank up after that kind of rough patch in the middle with all the coin flip losses. Hey, 3 in a row. Let's see if I can cap it out. I should honestly play as much as I can before Rhythor comes out, because that might kill the deck. I'm not sure, but it might. Or I could just draw this hand. Holy shit. Should have gone second. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I should have called it a day when I wanted to call it a day. I like Labyrinth and I'm just dead here. Yeah, I'm just fucked. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Bricked on Maxi and Kurikara and called by the good. That's just gonna happen sometimes. Like, other people are playing Kaijus and Called By and Maxi, and my Tsuchinoku isn't a one-card combo, so, you know, whatever. Sure, just have the extravagance too. Yeah, Pot agreed. Pretty easy for you. I should maybe Maxi now, just so, you know, they could draw Ash or Called By off this, but I'm just dead anyhow. Short, you got it. Intis effect, obviously pop my fucking back row. So you just Call By the Grave now, but it's not going to do much. You should Torby, I guess. Who cares? I'm probably just lethal here. If they don't have access to Kuklok, I'm not dead, but I'm pretty fucked. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty fucked here. Yep, there's the Kuklok. You got it, yeah. I think they should be able to lethal me here with Kuklok, right? Activate Welcome. Obviously, I have to Maxi here. Did they draw the Call By or the Ash? Nope, okay, well. Maybe they'll call it quits there, but I think they're just going to lethal me, right? They're going to pop 2 now. And she's going to destroy a card. Please destroy Master Plan. No, not Kurikara. I guess it was like, I wanted both Maxi and Kurikara, so I don't know. They might just pass here? Okay, that's good. I don't really have draws, do I? That's something. If they play into my Maxi, it is something. I guess I should put back Illusion of Chaos, because I mean, Master Plan's worse to have in my hand regardless, right? Well, no, I could draw like Assault Mission off of Maxi. So I guess I just do it this way. Oh, sucks. It didn't even go to battle phase. That's the funny thing. I get Maxi, they get Maxi, we all just Maxi each other and it's all over. Yeah, I'm just dead. Alright. Well, sometimes you just fucking brick on garbage. Let's try it. I don't know. We can keep playing for a little bit longer. It's no big deal. That's the downside of running going second cards. Sometimes you go first, and then you draw nothing but going second cards. That'll happen to anyone. Sounds interesting. I guess I want Illusion of Chaos to get negated the least here. So we're going to lead with Quick Fix in case there's an Ash Blossom. Looks like it's Maxi. Alright, well, that sucks. Yeah, it's just Maxi. Oh, it's Dimension Shifter. Interesting. I cannot beat to that card. I guess I might as well make Link Kuribo here. Because like this quick fix is gonna get battled over and banished anyhow, so. Man, I just got fucking wrecked. Brick and then fucking run into Dimension Shifter. Just gonna be Fluwanderees probably, right? Oh, it's just fucking rank 8 turbo, huh? They're just gonna make a Numeron Dragon and kill me because they Dimension Shifted me. Summon your own kaiju. Make the dragon. I'm dead. Yeah, alright, you got it. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh, man. It just... I am running Called by the Grave and Gamma. I just drew Driver instead of Gamma, so that's just... I obviously... Well, I mean... Maybe in the future I need to... Maybe I should have gone for Souls first to play around Dimension Shifter with Gamma in hand? That's something to think about. But I really needed Souls to draw. And, like, Ash is more common than Dimension Shifter, so it doesn't matter. And I'm winning coin flips. I just bricked and got Dimension Shifted, so... And Sand does it. Do I get fucking Max Seed or Dimension Shifted again? Maxi! No? Okay, it's Gamma then? It's not, it could be both. I don't mind if this gets negated if it's like an... Alright, well, fuck. Guess I'll just Labyrinth or something. Yeah, it's just Labyrinth, okay. And they had like Kuklok or some shit that didn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna call it there, guys. I went like 10 minutes over. It's nothing crazy, but we'll be back on Monday just before Eraser comes out. And I guess we'll talk about Eraser Art then. I was playing a funky version of the deck today, which is a little brickier with all the Kurikaras and stuff. Just for anyone curious. So that's kind of like, might have explained my woes a little bit there. With my 50 card deck, I would have been more likely to draw Gamma or Called By against that Dimension Shifter, so maybe I would have won. Who knows? But it is fun. Kurikara did win me a couple of games, so I gotta give it credit for that. That said, I was still running like a Kaiju in my previous deck that might have won those games too. But Kurikara was really good when I did get to use it, so that was nifty. Might cut thinner, honestly, if Kurikara's doing all my going second duties, but it's still pretty strong. It hasn't been that great lately, oddly enough, but it's just maybe circumstance. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today, everybody. I will see you next week, presumably, unless something comes up. Have a good one.